Nova Scotia is famous for many things. Probably the most famous for Americans is the lobster. They have lobster to die for. But when you go to Boston, they say they have the same lobster, which I'm sure is probably true. But you go there for lobster. But they have about 14 trails that are put out by their tourist office, all different. Fabulous historical trails, literature trails, scenic trails. And you need to get that book to see where you want to go and choose, because you could stay a month in Nova Scotia. I've been there numerous times, and I'm still finding new things.
What book is that, Jerry?
Oh, it's the, what book, he wanted to know what book it was. It's the book that's put out by the Nova Scotia Tourist Bureau.
Oh, okay.
They put their trail. They have all the driving trails that you can go on. And they're very interesting. Well, people usually start off in Halifax. And that is a very interesting little place for one day, 2 nights. That's not long enough for me. But right outside of town, are you ready for this? They have a cemetery where many of the people who died on the Titanic are buried there in this cemetery. So that is kind of unique and interesting. But but another interesting thing that I think, if you've heard of Evangeline, on Grand Prairie, it's directly across the island from Halifax, is a church, and that's the church that Evangeline went to. And that's where she met her boyfriend, and he was a sailor, I believe. Anyway, it's much like the Madame Butterfly. She fell in love and he left. And so she went to follow him. She ended up down in southern Louisiana and found him. And she stayed there, and that's where she is buried. So it has beautiful scenery as you follow these different things. One thing that you have to see just south of Halifax is Peggy's Cove Lighthouse. It's a lighthouse that's one of the most famous photographed lighthouses in the world. And of course, one thing that you must go to is Cape Breton Island. Now, Cape Breton Island is in the northern part of Nova Scotia. Absolutely spectacular scenery. Sea, mountains, right to the ocean. It's very rugged up there and just phenomenal.